Hey guys, today I want to show off my Walther PDP full-size 4.5 inch. Um, there are quite a few of kind of customization or upgrade on it. So first thing first, let's do a safety check. Empty mag, empty chamber. Okay. So first of all, let's go from like top-down kind of approach. The red dot, what I have here is a Vortex Venom, and it actually does not work out of the box with the slide cut. By the way, this is the PDP 1.0 version. You know, you can look it up for what's the difference for 2.0. So it doesn't work with the 1.0 version, and I do not think it will even work with the 2.0 version. But anyway, so the reason why it doesn't work out of the box is although the footprint says, okay, it works with Vortex, Venom or Viper, but if you look at the length of the Venom is actually longer than the slot. So what I had to do is to file a little bit of material off from the rear and from the front, and that definitely damages the red dot. And also, as you can see, I probably filed a little bit too much from the rear. And also the front, there's a little sensor there is for the lighting sensor to, you know, if you set it, I believe if you set it to automatic mode, it can adjust the brightness automatically. But since it's below, it's too much below, and I had to file it, I think that damages that sensor as well. And apart from that, if you don't mind these kind of things, you can still, you know, mount a Venom onto the PDP. So I think that also is true for the Shadow System DR920p that I have. So that's that. And also, as you might have noticed, I have a kind of extended barrel here. It is also ported. So this barrel is actually from my PDP 5.0 5 inch pistol. This is my 4.5, and since I have my 5 inch, I ordered a kind of ported barrel from Jarvis Custom, so that the factory barrel from the 5 inch version is kind of no use. So I just put it here on the 4.5, and then I noticed, okay, there's about ½ inch, you know, barrel extended the muzzle. Then I was like, okay, why don't we just put ports on it, right? So I asked about I asked, you know, Andrew Jarvis, I believe is the owner of the Jarvis Custom. He referenced me or recommended a company to me, say they might be able to do it. So the company is called Megaport International. I believe it's based off Missouri. I could be wrong, but Megaport International, they charged me only about, I think, $130 for porting this barrel. So I sent it to them, and then they came back fairly quickly. I think it's about 2 weeks. So they put 2 oval ports in the front here, and you know, it's positioned perfectly. And you know, I'm waiting to see how well it shoots. I think it will help. I'm just not sure, but you know, it's like, why not, right? So extended barrel, not threaded, ported, and you know, so something to play with. Moving down here, I have the kind of I made myself a thumb rest, the same thing that you can see on my Shadow System DR920p, except that this is a black kind of thing, that one is red. So it works actually really well. It gives me a lot of surface area here to be pressing it down, and it greatly reduces the muzzle flip and the recoil for me. And it's actually not so hard to make, and you only need to know where to buy this kind of a, you know, twisted on button, and you only need to know where to buy this screw and washer. And you know, if you're interested, let me know. Put a comment there, and I can send you some links. So the only thing you need to do is to take off the original pin and put the long screw is actually half threaded. So half of the screw is not unthreaded, half of the screw is threaded, and you only need to put it through. Put a washer here to protect, the screw from grinding on your grip, and you put a screw it on a kind of button, and put some blue Loctite on it, and you are done. And it's actually pretty sturdy. If you twist on it, it doesn't really move, it doesn't go anywhere. Whether it will void your warranty, I don't know. It probably will. It's up to you. Okay. And now moving down, this is the Overwatch kind of improved trigger, and you can see that on my Walther Q4 and Q5 as well. It works pretty well. It has a very crisp trigger pull and very responsive, and I have no complaints about it. I believe, to me, it works better than the factory one, although the factory one is already very good compared to other pistols right out of the box. Right, so here this is a Streamlight TLR2 with a green laser, and this is a Walther extended mag release button, because my thumb is not very long, and this definitely helps me in terms of quick mag release. Now comes to the what do you call it, the heavyweight kits, because as you know, I love heavy guns. I love I would love to put as much weight as possible to my pistols so that they can ease on the recoil. So what I have here is a grip, kind of a, what do they call it, the rear panel from LOK grips. This is a brass version with the black cerakoted. And here is also a brass magwell with black cerakoted coating from LOK grips. So these two things go together fairly well. Although the checkering is not exactly the same as the factory one, but it is what it is. And what to call out here is the magwell, the brass magwell from LOK grips. It works with the factory magwell pin here, and it is actually inserted from the rear up here, and then and then it clips in from the front so that it's very sturdy. There's no playroom. It fits very well. It's not going anywhere, so it's very, very well machined, and it works very well. And if Taylor Freelance also makes black coated brass kind of weight kit for PDP like this. However, their mounting mechanism is slightly different. It's actually there's a screw back here, and then the set screw goes into this panel, and then you put their magwell in, and then you back out the set screw so that it's kind of secured. The mechanism is slightly different. To me, I prefer the LOK grips better because the Taylor Freelance version, so for some reason, it doesn't fit with the bottom surface of the grip very well. So after mounting that, if you check it, it's kind of tilted. It's not like that kind of a 100% fit. So therefore, after LOK grips released their product, then I'm like, this is what I have to get. But one thing to call out is Taylor Freelance is a great company, and they offer free return for lifetime. So it doesn't matter how long you've had it, they accept return without even asking. So it's a super cool company. I have a lot of respect to their policy, how they treat their customers, and I actually I have bought a lot of other products from them, such as the magazine extended base pad and a bunch of other things. So Not to say bad words about them, but they're a super cool company. It's just for this particular product, if you compare with LOK grips and the Taylor Freelance, my honest opinion is, I prefer the LOK grips version. Okay, and of course I want my magazine to be heavy as well, so this is also a brass black coated +0 base pad from LOK grips. So this whole set goes very well. The rear panel, the magwell, and then the mag base pad. So everything works seamlessly, works very well. So yeah, this is pretty much what I have on my PDP 4.5 inch full size, and it was already shooting very well before I replaced the barrel. So I'm just super excited to see how well this barrel shoots, plus the added weights on the grip. So I'll upload a shooting video shortly, but this is what I have, and I might upload another video for my 5-inch version once Jarvis Custom sent my ported barrel for that one back. And yeah, just something fun. It might not be practical, it might not look super cool, but to me is super fun to play with. So that's pretty much what I have, and thank you for watching. See you next time.